Alright guys, so what is up? I hope this video, I always watch it back and it's not dark, so I think it's like perfect lighting. Okay, so what is up? So in today's video, I want to do 10 minutes or less telling you guys, or just expressing to you guys, like, college or no. Alright, so I graduated in 2018. I took a year off of college. I kept my sister from the age of 16, so she was 2 years old from the age of 16 up until this point. But while I was in school and having a baby, it was hard. I kept her for half of the year, and then I still had my mom also when she got home, but full on, like, I kept her half of the year while my mom was away for work. And that is a lot. And it was like I was 16 and pregnant. Okay, I went through like postpartum depression. Even though I didn't conceive or push the baby out, I feel like I went through postpartum depression. But through that, I gained a lot about myself, and it really made me more mature, more responsible, and all of that. So for that, I am grateful. But it was really hard and it was really difficult. So having a baby that young, and like, well, I ain't technically have, but you know what I mean, like having a baby for that, like that young, it really made me appreciate my youth. So when I would see people who were that young or even younger, you know, get pregnant, I'm like, yo, you know, youth is precious. Your time by yourself is precious. Really take that and enjoy that. And I feel like a lot of young people take it for granted. And I feel like people don't really talk about like the hard things that you go through as being a parent. Even though I didn't like conceive a baby, I had to now think about another human being. That's my sister. And I had to come like her second mom for half of a year. You know, while my mom worked, I had to take on that role. And it really made me appreciate my youth and my time of being just me. You know, I feel like people, like, you guys really need to take time for yourself, relationship, enjoy that relationship, and then family life. Take it single, then couple, then baby. It saddens me when people don't really take out time to enjoy their youth, because you're gonna miss it. You know, you're gonna miss it. You might think you want a baby, you might think you want all that, but it is a lot of responsibility, and you need to have a child because both of you guys want a child, and you're both mentally, physically, and financially ready and have prepared for a baby. I used to think, like, why do you have to plan for a baby? Like, what? But now I definitely understand. So, alright, I took a year off because of that. It was a lot and I just wanted to breathe. In that year, I did not want to go to college. I wanted to work, get a job, and keep it pushing that way. Within that year, I did all the applications. I never got a call back. I went to some open interviews, never got a call back. So, at this point, a year has passed and nothing has changed. So I was like, forget it. I didn't think I was good enough, smart enough. I thought college was gonna be too expensive and all that. And I was like, forget it. I'm gonna give it a try. And like, if I fail, I fail. But at least I know I tried. So I applied for summer school because I made a 17 on my ACT, which is basic, and I needed to take intermediate math and English. So I went to summer school. Before the pandemic, summer school was a month, so I took both of those classes, and then I took another whatever else math class that I needed in the summertime as well. And then I officially started school that summer of 2019. And then I went into school, and that way, if you do have to take intermediate classes, you want to go ahead and take that in the summertime if possible, or beforehand. That way you won't be off schedule when it's time for graduation. Because that's what I was told. Like, if I would have waited to go in August just to start with intermediate and stuff, I'll be off for graduation. So I recommend taking those classes beforehand if possible. So yeah, and then I went to school. I applied for a job. This time I was like calling like, hey, you got my application? Like, hey, hello, my name is and your girl got the call back for an interview. I went in for the interview and I got the job. You are on a trial run for 90 days. I am working retail. I genuinely love retail. I genuinely do. I love what I do. Now every day, so it's like a few days, I would say, outside of my whole time being there, which is almost a year, that I'm like, I'm ready to call it quits. But I need to stay focused and don't let people get in the way of what I really love doing and what really makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So, pushing all the negative aside, I'm really, really genuinely happy, and I love the field that I am in. I really do. I am going to school for business management. I want to eventually open up my own business, but I do want to work in like the luxury retail environment as well, just because I want to learn a lot from that. You know, why are these prices so high? What is the material? Like, I want to know everything from the beginning to now. Like, I really want to be in that type of field and environment. So I'm starting off retail. So this is actually perfect for me because I want to sell. So it's really cool because I get to interact with customers. I work at the cash register. I do processing. I do fitting rooms. And so I'm pretty much, I want to be well-rounded. So when I do open my business, I can relate to you, Pooh, because I was you. Okay? So you can't tell me I don't know how you feel, because I was you. I worked in every area, and I want to be versatile and well-rounded. So, now, I personally took a year off. If I was not taking another year off, because I just, no. I'm not gonna waste the whole another year. And honestly, I didn't waste a year. I got what I needed. I wanted a break, and I wanted to see if I could be successful without college. I was not. Now, not to say that you can't be. If you don't want to go to school, don't go. Go because I already knew when I took this year out, if nothing don't pop off in a positive way, that I was going to school. So I was preparing myself mentally already. But if you know for a fact school is just not an option, it's just not for you, don't let anybody tell you no different. But it's not gonna be easy in finding a great career, and you also have to know that part too. Like, and even when you go to school, even if you get your degree, it's still not going to be easy. It might be easier, but it still won't be easy. You need to really, wherever you are, wherever you go, have a great and positive attitude, because you never know who you're going to meet and who you can network with. And you don't want to just network with any and everybody. You want to network with people who are genuine, with people who you can call on and rely on. You don't want to just network with any and everybody, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere either, and people can really F you over. So you want to work with people who are genuine and that can take you places, and you can take each other places. You know what I'm saying? But you, at the end of the day, if you don't go to college, you need to have a plan, you need to have a goal, you need to find a way where you can provide for yourself and not just mooch off your family or whoever you be, you know, which is, I hope, your family. And your family doesn't mean the people you grew up with or the people who, their actual mom and dad. Your family is people that got your back 110%. That is family. Okay, so you don't want to mooch off your family. You don't want to do that. So if you don't go to college, you need to have a plan. You need to have a goal. You need to keep working hard and stay focused. Whether you in college, and also if you're going to college, the same thing. Now, if you're not going to school, it is going to be hard. Like I said, I mean, if you stay in a bigger area and stuff, it might be easy for you to get a job. But as far as pay and stuff like that, you're going to have to do some serious budgeting. And you know that you're going to have to you need to pick a career, a career that you're going to be happy in, because a lot of people who didn't go to school, they've been on jobs for 10 plus years before they became management or so on and so forth, versus somebody who would just go to school and they can already come in as management because they, yeah. So, I mean, just know that as well. I don't think that because you don't go to college, you won't have a great life. It's going to be even harder. But you got to be willing to do the work. And I'm going to hurry up. And if you go to college, know that just because you have a degree don't mean poof. You still got to work. It just won't be as hard if you didn't go to college. So my thing is, do what's best for you, but whatever you do, make sure that it's positive. Make sure that this is a career and not just a job. A job is something you do just for the paycheck. A career is something that you're going to work hard for regardless, but you're going to enjoy doing just that. Stay focused on your goal. Enjoy life. But guys, everything takes hard work. Nothing is giving. I love you guys, and